monster performance. This is Lee's shop. This is actually my very first time here, and like I mentioned in the other video, we need to get the S15 on a roller dyno, and Lee happens to have one right in his shop. But before, the main objective of today is turning up the power on our 13V powered S15 and officially and fully tuning our DCT transmission with our HTG GCU. There's a lot that needs to be accomplished today, but the first thing that we want to do is turn up our power so that when we go to tune the transmission, it is at its final state of power and everything can be done once and for all. We haven't been able to just go out on the compound or on the street and tune the transmission because it keeps raining. It's Florida, and we specifically need a roller dyno, not a hub dyno, in order to do this. So we got Lee here. He's gonna help get behind the wheel with the tune. Vargas is gonna be remoting in as well. And then Bartak is gonna be remoting in from Poland in order to finish our DCT tuning process as well. So it's a team effort. There's a lot going on, but we're gonna get it done. What's up, Lee?
Hi.
Big rotary tuner dyno, apparently.
Mine's still in the bag. She's converting all of us very slowly, yeah.
Slowly, but no, you're already, I feel like, a rotary die. It's happening. Yeah. It's happening in front of everyone's eyes, so.
They just didn't see my car yet, but I just like to make flames, that's it.
Lee's gonna be helping us out with the tune today, and then Chris and Bridget also have more updates. Oh, yeah. Every video, there's just so many updates to give to the channel.
Have you shown them the interior yet?
I haven't. I really want this to be a drift street hybrid type of car and full interior. Driftweed car.
Driftweed car.
Exactly. So the interior was super, super important to me, and Cricket did an absolutely incredible job fitting everything back there. We got back seats.
You got back seats. You even have all of your back plastic. You can probably see it better from that side. So the only thing we have left to do is those little inserts in the back pocket there. Got all the plastics in. The bottom part of the dash is fitted now around the cage, so you're able to keep all of your bottom dashboard. The only piece we're missing is the top part of your steering column.
This piece went missing, so well,
pretty good considering the whole car came stripped when we got it, and it was pieces missing to begin with.
This centerpiece is new as well. This plate put back in. All this is fitted.
We're trying to design something cool to go around here to make it all look pretty.
Yeah, it's so cool seeing everything back in and a back seat, and now when we put the doors on, there'll be speakers. I do plan to have a radio.
We got to get rid of this sticker right here.
I know.
That's not relevant anymore.
We're lying, actually. We're lying with that.
Nobody got to use these yet. Colette's gonna be the first.
Yeah, those are actually really premium. My car never moves. Okay, I don't want to jinx myself. Find wood somewhere, but oh, it's not going anywhere.
You slap it and say it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and then it never does. And then it doesn't. What was the hardest part about the interior?
The hardest part was getting this corner to fit because your down bar, your right here, kind of gets in the way back here. So to get this really tight, it was really close, and I wrapped it with tape. And if you look on the back, Collect, go ahead. There's no paint scratch.
Oh, nice.
Now I can't promise that I didn't put one on that side over there. There's a little scratch, but Donnie already screwed that side up, so I got
Donnie scratched this car a lot.
So I have one mark in it on the back side over there. It's just a little tiny dig. So I did put a scratch in your paint. I'm very sorry, but you can't see that. What you can see is how tight all the plastic fits.
Dude, it's so good.
We managed to build the whole car and put everything together with the car painted, not a single scratch on it. Donnie gets his hands on it for 5 minutes.
Come on, Donnie. Come on, Donnie. It's slowly starting to look like a real car.
I'm telling you.
We need a doubled-in radio, and then we need to cut your door pods and put some speaker pods in there.
So Lee actually told me he has the whole wiring diagram for this gauge cluster, so we can start playing with that a little bit and try and get all those gauges functioning.
Yeah, that was super important to me to have like the stock cluster in there and have as much working as possible. I know some people might hate on doing the doubled-in conversion, but I want all the luxuries of like a modern-day car. AC.
Put a booming system in this thing too.
Yeah.
Sound, AC that rips, and wireless CarPlay.
Subwoofers.
Maybe some. And the glass being in too is awesome. And Chris and Cricket found a major problem that we tuned the car with last time that has changed everything.
Yeah, so we found smaller boost leaks down on where the intercooler couplers are actually on the bottom, so Cricket welded a little lip around it to get a little bit more bite out of those so we can tighten the clamps more without worrying about damaging. But the big boost leak we found is, I believe on the initial trying to start it tune, we had a couple backfires through the intake and stuff, trying to figure out timing and whatnot. So not only is the intake manifold made out of or gasket made out of some weird like fibrous materials, but when it soaks up with all the oil and pre-mixed and fuel and everything else that you get in there, then that one backfire, the whole middle of the intake manifold gasket was just blown out.
You said it was destroyed, like there was just nothing.
Non-existent.
Yeah, so we fixed that, and then the car didn't want to idle, which makes sense because now our vacuum readings and map sensor readings stuff aren't there, but thankfully you got Lee.
Yeah.
You doing things.
So that
sounds better than it ever did. Sorry, Adam.
first and foremost, been wanting to dial in the tune and trans tune, so this can be a properly functioning and driving car. Shout out, thank you to Lee and Monster Performance for letting us take over. Hello, wave to us. Hi. Hey, we're in the 400s already.
400. 16 pounds.
16? Okay. 405 at 16.
Turbo's definitely too small to be revving it any higher.
Really? You're still seeing it? It's not from the porting, how it like rolls over?
I mean, probably, but I mean, from what I know, the turbo's like I'm revving it to 78 just so it can stay like that. If I go any more and it just falls over.
Yeah.
And
So Vargas was saying that just having the street port inevitably is going to just add it more to the mid and lower range. So with the street port and probably the turbo sizing combo, it was rolling over harder earlier.
okay.
But he said that's
I
normal.
just brung it back down because like up there it's doing nothing besides like 5 inches.
Yeah.
But that sounded good.
So what did you bring it down to?
7,800.
Okay. I don't want to just have a bigger turbo and lose some of the like lower to mid range.
This is gonna be a rocket ship. You got all the gears in the world. with this.
I know, but I specifically got the V8 version because it has much shorter ratios. So I'm wondering if I should have, because it's gonna keep it whipped up higher. So if I'm living at the high RPM and then I'm already maxed out at 7,800, I just don't know if that's where this car is gonna want to live with that combo.
Well, we won't know until you drive on the street.
I don't know. And sideways.
And sideways.
Gotta figure it out.
PSI, but that's only up top. If you can see, like, if you look for like 4,500, we're not, there's no duty cycle, and as soon as we get to like 5,000, we start putting some duty cycle in it to get it up, and we don't make 21 till here. So we can be a little bit more aggressive with some boost here if you want more torque, but I don't know. You want more?
We always want more torque.
Oh my god.
We always
power. How about more power? How about like another?
Yeah, but more torque. Torque's the fun part.
Yeah, but torque is what breaks stuff. Torque is what breaks stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want to break stuff.
You're not wrong.
I'm the guy doing this. You just tell me what you want. Yeah.
Should we go up?
You like that, huh? Look at him. Look at that torque.
Look, he's so.
That engine's good for it.
Are you sure?
Wait. So what do you? We're allowed to go up?
Go up more or no?
I mean, if you want to click 500, yeah, do it.
Okay.
I just want to get everything moved up a bit with more torque.
You want more torque or no?
Yeah, bump it up to 25 then.
All right.
It should get you over 5. Try to see how many PSI, it's how much horsepower per PSI is getting.
Okay.
But it seems right, it's a straightforward engine. You know, I know on my first gen, 18 pounds got me 500, but it's a Bridgeport, you know, so it's different.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
We got his blessing.
Guys, blessing for
We're
the boost.
gonna get closer to the 500 club.
Oh, so we're gonna go up.
Yeah.
You got his blessing to increase
Yes.
power.
Oh, yeah, no, that was that we're waiting for the approval. He was like, I can just clean it up and leave where it's at, but she was like, eh.
Yeah.
A little more.
Torque for that.
I just want a little bit more with the torque.
You just want to make more power than Adam is really what this comes down to.
You want a half the amount of Doritos with twice the amount of power.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm in.
Well,
Yeah.
this thing's got a turbo.
Dorito and a
That's
snail.
true, yeah.
That helps.
Snaily boy. Yeah. I think Adam was making like 500. So we need 501. Cool?
Bye.
What is that? That is crazy. Our goal is 500 and we just yeeted up way past 500. That is so awesome.
Let's put him on. If she wanted more torque, I give him more torque. Let's
That's a wild jump though.
Yeah.
Like she just went
It's
there.
big relative. Like you're always about 100 less torque than horsepower. Even as it increased, the torque just kept going up.
So good. What?
Yeah, the engine's built for it, so it's not laying down, laying over. It looks good.
It doesn't like anything past 8 though.
Yeah, that's just porting. If you wanted to make more past 8, you gotta Bridgeport it.
All right, so I'm gonna look over the log, make sure everything's good. We'll do one more pull, and then we should be set.
Raise RPM?
Yeah, we'll try just raising it a little bit just to see, because I put more boost in it. It seems to like it up top now, so.
Yeah, it looks a way better up top versus falling over as hard as it did before.
That turbo lights up.
Yeah, when you put the duty cycle at 40.
Is that bad? We ended up doing one more pass just to fully clean it up, dial in the tune. Then afterwards, he just did a bunch of drivability stuff because at the end of the day, I do want this to still be a street car, and in every car, you really want good drivability. So we got that dialed in as well. So now we can finally move on to tuning and training our DCT. So our tech is tapping in from Poland. We got him right here taking over. We got Lee still hooked up here. So stoked with where we ended up. That way surpassed any expectations that I had. We ended up at the 520 mark for horsepower and 408 for torque, so that is pretty insane. I was really only expecting 450 to 500. Thanks. Back to the compound. I am super happy with where we left off power-wise, and another benefit is that every single dyno pool, the DCT was learning, adapting, and getting smarter and smarter. So we are one huge step closer to being drift ready. We did end up lowering the boost back down to 22 just so it's easier to break in while I get comfortable with everything. So comment below and let me know what you guys think about our power numbers, and I will see you in the next video.